Alright, hello there YouTube, or hello again if you continued from the last video. Still doing my long stream. I've come up on 4 hours and I'm switching to a 4th game. Just came from Ghost Runner, which was a blast. You're 11? Well, all I've seen so far in the game is just lots of gore and violence. If you're cool with that, sure, I guess. Generally, you should get your parents' permission for that kind of thing, but yeah, my first M-rated game was when I was 11 as well. So yeah, I can't really criticize you too much for that. And it seems like you're perfectly cool with swearing. I try to avoid swearing too much in my streams. Just cuz. Name's Phantasma Knight, but not very all that knightly. I would like to be knightly. All honorable and stuff. Huh, this was not quite what I expected from this kind of game. Yeah, this is more the art style I expected. So my computer is being oddly laggy and frame skippy, but this game's animation seems nice. Okay, I just got a bunch of stuff. Was probably told... Oh yeah, I got like a tutorial thing. Wait, what did I just press? Okay, how do I open the thing? Neko. Neko means cat. I forgot what it's called. I want to say the Japanese term. Well, I mean, it is a Japanese thing. The Manaki Neko or something like that. It's basically like good luck cat. It's like this little fat cat with its paw out. Whew. Considering the pixelated art style, I didn't expect it to be quite this level of quality. Well, all things in moderation, man. I mean, I just said man. I don't actually know if you are a guy. I know video games do cater more to guys, though. Info on the illness. Busy, don't contact me for a while. Yeah, just as long as you don't let it get out of control. Like, I know there's a bunch of stories about stuff like video games making you more violent, and for the most part, I want to say it's BS, but shower scene. As long as it's just a silhouette, I think we're fine. Not exactly sure how Twitch handles nudity and stuff. And it's not like I'm getting monetized for this or anything like that. Small time streamer. Can't even earn any money even if I wanted to. Photo of who? Huh. More photos. The second child. Like this character's little sister? Shrug. Yeah, I'm not saying that video games will make you violent, but I mean, it does desensitize you a little bit. You know, you see all this killing non-stop, you see like, you know, crazy things like torture and murder, and it doesn't affect you as strongly when you see it like on the news and stuff. Not to say that violence in video games is the same thing as violence in real life. There's definitely something you don't experience in real life. Like, even when you felt the rush of adrenaline in a video game, like... I've never been in a real fight, but I've been in some stressful situations. You know, even if you... Huh. More people late on rent, typical dystopian future world. But yeah, even if you live it safe your whole life, well, just by living long enough, you see a lot of crap, deal with a bit of stress. I can peep through, oh, I mean, okay. I wonder what to make of this conversation. Biodegradable bag. That I look like an L, so I said bladegradable, like, you know, blade or something. What's going on here? They just gotta talk to actually fight. In some ways, that's better. Yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely like violence in games, and part of the cool thing is that, you know, like, you can't be violent in real life. Or, I mean, you can, but there's so many problems with it. Bioskin. Fantasia Erotica Imprint. That sounds like some kind of, like... It sounds porn related, I don't know. Shrug. But yeah, you, like... I mean, there's, like, cool stuff you do in video games. It's not about hurting people. But, you know, like, these power fantasies. Like, one of the cool things about having a villain that's actually just a complete jerk in a video game is that you don't feel bad about beating the crap out of them. And, you know, in real life, as irritating as people can be sometimes... Huh, lots of people down there. Or not that many, but... Actually, no, I'm just looking at leaves fluttering around. There's only like 2 people down there. 5? But yeah, as irritating as people can be in real life, sometimes it's just miscommunication. Sometimes someone's just having a bad day. Sometimes it is that people are cruel and there's greed and all that stuff. But you know, in a video game, you don't have to worry about all that. You don't have to worry so much about consequences. I mean, they're there to a certain extent. You play something like Dishonored, you kill too much, yeah, there's gonna be some consequences. You're gonna get the worst ending. But it's still pretty cool. You know, I remember this old video game series, Legacy of Kain. Yeah, I mean, culture's kind of desensitized to violence, and you know, I haven't played much Call of Duty. For some reason, I go for more like fantasy and sci-fi stuff. Back to that in a moment. Yeah, Legacy of Kain. I remember there's one time I was playing it. I was definitely less than 17, which is the age that you're supposed to be to get M-rated games. And Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2 specifically. You're playing this vampire, killing humans. You see him like drinking from people, like a stream of blood flowing from the enemy's corpse to the main character's mouth. And my mom sees this and she's like, "Why do you have to play these violent games when you play as monsters? Why can't you play that game like your brother?" And my brother is playing Harvest Moon, which is very similar to Stardew Valley. I think the Harvest Moon series is now known as like Story of Seasons. So that's like a farming game, you know? Completely different. And my brother doesn't always play those kind of games. He's a better shooter than I am. In a game like Call of Duty, he would do so much better than me. Now speaking of Call of Duty, I just gotta ask, like, is it just violence in there? Like, I mean, I know there's that one scene about like shooting up an airport, and that's pretty bad. That's actually really bad, but I feel like in terms of like violent games, Call of Duty isn't that bad. Although I gotta wonder, like, how the heck did you get a hold of Call of Duty when you were 5? I mean, like, were you playing at a friend's? Well, I mean, if you were playing at a friend's house, it would. I would then have to wonder, like, where your friend got it. Well, I shouldn't be all moralizing and stuff. It's not really my territory. Don't exactly have a major in education or anything like that. Don't really have a major in anything, actually. Glowing cross. And a good day to you, heathen. Mostly play online, huh? Not much of a multiplayer gamer myself, or not a PvP multiplayer gamer. I see. Well, I guess your dad thinks it's cool. Gotta say though, playing dressed like this, she's the superior. Looks like a party girl out on a night on the town. What was I saying? I completely blanked out. Who knows? Worship it. Sure, why not? Yeah, I have no idea what I was saying. Oh well. Hundreds of years old. They still have books in this setting. It's either being antisocial or it's telling you to be a bum. Oh, I don't remember what I was thinking about. Yeah, multiplayer PvP games. I've never really had an ambitious streak, so I guess I don't. It's not like I don't feel the need to improve, but I guess I don't feel the motivation to play it to play any one game long enough to actually get good at it. Long story short, I suck in online games. Competition is fierce online. Electric sheep farm. I kind of want to see that. Hello. Hello. Not causing traffic jams? That's kind of cool. It's kind of actually nice touch seeing these vehicles just like stop. Most of the time, like, you would either just go through or like go through and nothing happens, or else they won't let you cross the street. But it's pretty cool that you actually see like a little braking animation and sound effect. Funny. What's going on here? Sure, alright. Hello. Is that an ATM? Let's see, what was my first M-rated game? I think it was the first Diablo game. I was super young, and my friend, who happened to have a bunch of M-rated games, just ultra weapons, huh? And my friend who has too many M-rated games just kind of left a couple of my house after her birthday party. Actually, no, Diablo 1, I think like after like school ended, like summer vacation started, he just like popped over and was like, here, play this, and he just left, and I'm like, whoa. Like his dad drove him by, and he just dropped off and left, just like that. I had fun, but for some reason I have trouble playing more Diablo type games. I'm not sure. Huh. What are they talking about? Video game, or do they actually have weapons in real life? Well, quote, real life. Okay, yeah, these look like weapons. But yeah, those kind of games, I can't really get used to them, but I did have a blast with the first Diablo. I want to say though that game came out around the year 2000, or maybe it was even older than that. I just got it then. Okay, well, it was definitely after the year 2000. I didn't play it back then. That was too young even for me. Double Edge, Destroyer Worlds. Love it. Ooh. Hello. Do I have money to afford this? Wait, it looks like I have no money. Okay, okay. Well, let's make some progress first. And I kind of want to actually do my Duolingo thing. Like, I don't know what's the point of keeping up a learning streak, but why not? What, this poster board? I mean, it looks cute, I guess, but it's too pixelated for me to really tell. Officer, I didn't do anything. Whoa. Cats is dropping drinks on people's heads. Cats getting drunk in the middle of the day. Cats being cats. The burger on the ground. Perfectly good, pixelated. That's like a Minecraft burger or something. It's like a square. Drugs. That's a drug dealer. Totally a druggie. Sure, I'll collect all this. Does this game have a crafting system or something? The glowy bracelets, the glowy hair tie, the glowy soles of her shoes. Oh, pretty neat. Everything in the future has to have like neon lights and stuff, right? And flying cars, or hover cars in this case. You know, there was an old movie called Back to the Future. I think it was like came out in the 70s or something like that, or maybe it was 80s. I don't know. I think the second movie has them go to the future. It's like 2000. I don't know. 2018 or something like that. Huh. But yeah, they had like flying cars and stuff, and your shoes, you put them on, you hit a switch, and they just kind of like suction in, like they just fit to your feet. And they also had like Coca Cola bottles that were super fancy and like popped open their own. Although I think the Coca Cola company actually made a bottle similar to in that movie, just cause. Like it came out the year that the main character traveled to the future too. Sure. Bunny ears. Sure, that's just an accessory, right? People don't actually have bunny ears here. And then here we have like robots screwing to music. So Clip, if you're still here, I'm just wondering, what kind of other games do you play? Like, you were talking about getting Ghost Runner, you play Call of Duty. You normally go for like fast-paced action games, first person. Where am I going? She has a pretty cool walk cycle. Antiques, I thought she was going to a doctor. Kicking over this crate. What do you two have to say? I don't think I've talked to you two yet. Or listen. Like about offing a car? Well, not necessarily offing a car, but it's implied.
Hi.
Siberius. Better old goods than fine goods. What? I mean, sure. Do I even have anything to sell you? Alright. Fair enough. Definitely low excitement to be had in these kind of games. Like, keep in mind, and like earlier I already mentioned that I don't normally play at this time of night. Just felt like doing a long stream tonight. 3-day weekend and all that. Although, well, it seems like I might have to come in early on Tuesday for work. I also don't always play fast-paced games. Play a bunch of RAM stuff. If you looked at my recently streamed stuff, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. I mean, Phasmophobia is definitely not a fast-paced game. Ronin could go either way, really. Kind of hard to explain that one. And this, I don't know what this is. Kind of feels like an RPG. Kind of not. Let's see if we can't make some progress. Prosthesis arm and fingers. Combines into a whole hand. Does she get cybernetic replacements? Trash bag. One man's trash is another man's trash. Alan Doyle. Testing the new system. What's going on here? Roblox and Fortnite. Those do seem to be common games among the younger folks. Like, I want to say I hear... I used to cut hair for a living, and I talk to younger folks more often. Honestly, I still feel like a kid sometimes. But yeah, I hear a lot of Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft. Those are the three I hear the most. Mechanica Virus, huh? Good amount of Call of Duty, of course. But yeah, I want to say those three I hear the most. But what is the system? Entangleitis? 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 I don't know. Entangleitis. Combat suit. The suit acts up. That's kind of concerning. Fair enough. It's not a game for everyone. It's got a lot of neat features, but yeah, especially you go for more action-y games. Then again, I don't know too much about Roblox. Still haven't tried it myself. Try Fortnite. It's not quite my kind of thing. If we're talking about Battle Royale games, I'm more into Apex Legends. But even then, I don't play it that much.
Hi.
Sure. I'll lie down this shady machine. Oh, hi. Who are you? Assistant pod. Assistant spot. That that catwalk. That hip shake. Oh, this is her battle suit. Earlier they were her casual clothes. Is this a VR world for her? She still has glowy stuff on the side of her shoulders now, and are those still her wrists? They look like they're on her knuckles. Like where fingerless gloves would end, around there. Could be wrong. Maybe they're actually on the back of her hands, like just before the knuckles. Okay. Delete some redundant files. Don't delete the main character, please. Or, I mean, you can. I see. You prefer Fortnite more, huh? Does seem to be more popular among younger folks. Like, around your age, middle schoolers. I could be wrong, though. Although, as I said, Battle Royales aren't really my kind of game. Even Apex Legends, I barely play at all. I know a little bit about it. In Ghost Runner, if you're on a slope and you hold, I think was it control that I held to slide? Wonder why I felt like my hand was cramping up. I didn't actually slide that much. Did the game tell me to do something? Oh, climb, I guess. Dodge. I had my hand over the mouse the whole time. I guess I didn't need it. But yeah, just like in Apex and Ghost Runner, you can crouch on a slope to slide and go faster. Seen my brother and actually a bunch of people online do some crazy stuff that involves like constantly like crouching and standing up and shooting, basically to avoid taking too many headshots. Maybe I should pay more attention to this game, or at least stop talking so other people can if they want. See, look, I'm failing simple jumps. This isn't anything complicated. Nothing on Ghost Runner's level. And thank goodness, I don't know if I can handle that kind of stuff in a game like this. Okay, time to shoot? Yeah? Or is she punching? Yes, it looks like she's got like, you see that pose where you have like your fist in one hand? Oh. That's not a punch. Okay, it looks like the lights are on the back for either her wrist or the back of her hand. Oh. Shoot. This has vibration. My PS4's controller is plugged in. I thought it was gonna fall off the table. Okay, shoot, okay, let's... Oh, I have limited ammo. I saw some kind of prompt. Oh wow, it's got a finisher even with this art style. That's cool. You know, Fortnite was kind of an interesting experience for me. Like, I'm not good at any of those kind of games. Whoa, you can hit them for that range. Okay. Oh, I had an opportunity and I failed. I wonder if you can manually reload. Only one finisher animation? Yeah, Fortnite, I remember at first I would have a habit of just like turning and shooting whenever someone shot at me, but what you have to do in that game is build. You need cover. And unlike a lot of games, you could make cover like instantly, and your character isn't like isn't stuck in an animation while you're building stuff. You can build and just kind of keep moving around, switch to guns and fire. Feels nice enough. Controller disconnected. Yeah, the cable is slightly more loose than I would like. I don't know if it's gotten loose over time. You know, I wasn't paying close attention. Is my main character's first name Flores or her last name? I know Flores has a Hispanic last name, I believe. Maybe it's not Hispanic. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. Do I? Oh, right. I could roll. Forgot about that. Kind of awkward. Oh boy. Gotta be careful. I don't remember my controller used to do this whole thing where it gets all disconnected or whatever. Oh! Got hit by double combo there. Awkward. Jeez. Got a lot more health than I do. I don't think I have any healing. Whoa, I managed to not take damage from that. Kind of amazing. Oh boy. What happens when it expires? Do I just die? Oh, shoot. I got taken out. I wonder if I could have beaten it. I wonder if I would have gotten a reward for beating it. Sometimes there are optional boss fights that you can progress without actually. You can progress the game without actually beating, but you get a reward for beating them. Cool that your friend has a PS5. I hear those are still pretty rare, pretty hard to get a hold of. No idea how expensive they are. I want to say the PS4s were like $700 when they first came out. I definitely got mine for a lot cheaper. I never buy consoles when they're fresh. Partly it's a money thing, and partially it's just when the consoles are super new, there's not too much to get on them. Grom system. What is the Grom system? Huh. So I could definitely progress, but really wonder what would happen if I had succeeded. The beeps are probably sensor swearing. Find a Grom shop in town. So, does she have some disease that messes, like, I don't know, some kind of cyber disease, or maybe she needs to fight? I don't know. They haven't explained anything yet. Your dad has a PS5. I mean, at your age, I don't suppose you would be like buying your own consoles, so I mean, I want to say like at the age of 11, you got a console at home, it's technically your parents. Does he play a lot? Does he let you play on the PS5? Is that what you play Call of Duty on? I mean, yeah, you have a PC. It's, I want to say it's kind of hard to get by without a PC in this day and age. I think it's getting to the point where in schools, if a kid doesn't have a computer at home, I think the schools let them like bring home like a tablet or cheap laptop or something. Hey.
Hey.
What? I mean, okay. Saw something. Advanced crypto key. It looks like a regular key, but maybe that's for unlocking encrypted chests. Which you expect that I have to like hack or something. Right. Where am I going now? Ah, why not? Wonder what kind of games there are for the PS5. Most of the stuff that I've heard of are like remasters of stuff. Like Demon Souls was a cool game, but I mean I want to say Dark Souls improved on that formula. There's some cool things in Demon Souls. I don't know what Scop City is. Noctis, I think Night? Some form of the word night. Latin, I think. But yeah, Demon Souls, I hear that they didn't rebalance anything. My brother heard that there's the same old exploits that were always there. You only use it in the winter. Kind of a shame. It is nice to have a game console in the winter though. Especially a modern one that doesn't need cords, you just charge up the battery, you just stay like tucked under the blanket or whatever. Is Ryan her brother? I feel like I should get some food soon. Got one of those like protein slash nutrient drink, one of those meal drinks. But I drank that like a couple hours ago, and I'm going on like 5 hours. I guess I didn't eat a full meal before I started streaming either. I like food. I talk about eating enough unhealthy food that I probably give them an impression that I'm quite wide in the belly. I'm not too bad, but you definitely can't call me a skinny guy. So is this an AI program or? I still don't know what Grom is. You hear weird noises like in the game or in real life or what? There's like some kind of funny stacky noise that I hear faintly. No, I don't think I hear it more. There's a lot of like background noise and stuff. Vehicles passing in the background. There's like that sound that you hear like any old place that has cars in it. What am I doing? Let's see, hacking nodes. Oh, okay. I mean, you call this a hacking minigame, sure. Should we be concerned? Do you need to check that out? Huh, when was that? Say, I'm just curious, but what time is it for you right now? Like, I mean, it's almost midnight where I'm at. And, well, most places are later. Or, well, I guess if you're like in Europe or something like that, it could be like 8 in the morning right now. This seems a little late. I know my parents would have had some grief for me if I stayed up this late when I was 11. It's like 3 in the morning. Dang, at age 11? I remember I was a little loopy if they... Actually, now that I think about it, in middle school I did go to sleep at 3 in the morning once. I was loopy the next day. I think I was just reading a book. I read more books back then. Kind of miss it, but I spend all my time on anime and video games and all that good stuff. And sometimes I'm just wasting time on the computer. But yeah, back then I'd read books. I have thick novels and just read and read and read. I'd read while walking home. I'd read in class if the teacher would let me. Some of them did, some of them didn't. Huh. Is it just a hologram? She's a scripted battlesuit just like that. Did he just grope her? Did he just inject some kind of combat drug? I feel like I should be able to stab them where they're down. I keep getting the... I keep not paying attention to the circle prompt until I've taken them out. Try to shock her first and still fail dealing with 3 goons. You're not tired. How are you not tired? Unless your sleep schedule is just weird as mine. My sleep schedule's not too weird on work days. Except I tend to get like 6 hours of sleep. It does take a toll on you though. Like, I mean, I know some people would get mad at me for calling me an old man, but you're real young. Don't know how much it will like affect your growth. You hear stuff like how like coffee affects your growth and so on. At that age, you should be coming up on puberty. Best to give your body all the rest that you can. I guess if you're not feeling tired, it's fine, but dang it. I can't roll in midair. Yeah, the controller angle. It's a good habit to get into to sleep earlier. Like, I mean, I'm not one to talk. Definitely had some ill effects. I would go sleep at like 4 in the morning, wake up, force myself to wake up because I gotta get to work, and you know, I just kind of hate life. Yeah, I used to wake up like, no matter how late I went to sleep, I wake up like 11 a.m. at the latest. Like I can go to sleep like at 7 and wake up at 11. Kind of like you, like 4 hours. God, I'm doing badly. Ah, come on. Come on, I thought I stopped my attack to dodge. I'm dying already, jeez. Don't die me. Oh, that's promising. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's really not good for you, man. Like, not quite sure why you're not tired with only 4 hours of sleep, but it's not good. I don't know all the specifics, I don't remember all the science, but sleep is basically, I guess you can compare it to a computer shutting down and running updates. Your body does do some, like, repair work. Your body, your brain, brain reorganizes thoughts. Yeah, that might actually be a side effect of your crazy sleep habits. Oh, well, that's the end of it. Huh. It's interesting. Sure, I'll add to my wish list. Keep an eye on it. It's not even out yet. Yeah, that was Anno Mutationem. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but feels interesting enough. Want to try out more weapons. Wonder what else there is. I hope they actually explain more. Seems like a wild trip. But yeah, it might be a side effect if you're tired throughout the day and at night you're wide awake. Crazy sleep habits, your body might be trying to get used to it. But I don't know if that kind of adjustment is actually good for you in the long run. The human body is kind of an amazing machine. It's got a bunch of crazy coping mechanisms. The only problem is sometimes it kicks in when you don't need certain mechanisms to kick in. Like for example, adrenaline, the fight or flight response. Basically, adrenaline is kind of like... I'm talking like I know what adrenaline actually is. But it basically like charges up your body, like you feel like you're shaking like crazy. Because you're ready to either just sprint out of danger or, you know, fight whatever the source of danger is. Thing is, it's a stress response, and in this day and age, a lot of times you just undergo stress that you can't just fight or run away from, so it's not helpful. And adrenaline's like one of those things, like, yeah, it helps you in the moment, but like if you're in a stressful enough situation, you can do superhuman things for like a few minutes, but then your body starts breaking down. Your muscles tear in ways that can't easily repair itself. You could cause permanent damage to your body. This is talking about adrenaline specifically, especially high levels of adrenaline. But you know, it doesn't really help if you have lots of adrenaline and the stress is something like, I don't know, you got fired from your job, you have no money to pay rent. You know, that kind of crazy stress. Like, being able to fight doesn't really help with that. But yeah, just be careful, don't be too rough on your body. At this age, you're still developing, and as you get a little older and your body settles, like, you might be able to pull off this kind of stuff. But as you get even older, it becomes hard to come back from this kind of stuff. I once watched a series where they were joking about how this character, he would eat like 10 plates of food, and this is just a fictional character, you know, a cartoon, an anime. And everyone would tell him that he would balloon out past the age of 25. But you see comments like this elsewhere too. I was watching an Adam Sandler movie where the guy said he used to be able to eat whatever he wanted, but now he eats a jelly donut and his stomach just, boom, expands. So yeah, make sure to take care of yourself. Just because you can doesn't mean you should do stuff. It's a little hypocritical of me to say it, but I don't know. I feel the pain sometimes. I feel creaky sometimes. So yeah. Make sure to take care of yourself. Maybe I'll see you again in another stream. Like I said, I normally don't stream this late. Dude, you gotta eat. You gotta eat, you gotta sleep. Those are two things your body really needs. Yeah, I'm going to end the recording right here. I could chat for a little bit longer though. But yeah, for anyone who's watching through YouTube, thanks for joining me. Hope you had fun. Maybe I'll get this game later, maybe you'll get this game later. Who knows? Anyway, goodbye.